From where are you getting your content ideas? Are you using different platforms? Are you using different tools? Maybe you're using Google, maybe using ChatGPT. What helps you with this? Today, I want to actually speak about the ChatGPT and that technology and how it can actually help us with our business, and like what we can actually do with it. So, if you use it, please let me know as well. Like, you can more than welcome to write it here in like the comments or reach out to me. And if you're not, you're gonna find out now why you should. So, hi everyone, and welcome to Big Brander Podcast. My name is Dana Ohana, and this is the place where you're gonna learn more about social media, brand building, marketing, and of course about a journey as entrepreneurs, because it's super important because we are the brand. So it's very important for us to connect between ourselves to our business. And as I said, when I started, I wanted to speak about today about ChatGPT. But when everyone speaks about it, do you actually know what it means? Because it's basically a chatbot that's part of a technology called AI. And what is AI? Because I know a lot of people are using it, but I'm not sure how many people actually are familiar with it. What does it mean? So it basically means artificial intelligence. And that combination of that artificial intelligence together with a chatbot, it means that it allows you that you can use your natural language, and through that, it's doing a type of a processing which helps to understand what are your questions, and through that, to automate the responses. And through that, it will actually gonna put like a type of simulation of between a human conversation. So up until recently, like most of us were using maybe Google just for get IDs and stuff like this, and then came ChatGPT. So what is actually the difference between them, right? It's also very important to understand that in Google, in order for us to search for information, we are actually always thinking like how to phrase the questions. What type of keywords can we use in order to get the right answers we're looking for? And how many times you find yourself that actually you're typing one thing and then wait, that doesn't give you the results you're looking for. So you're retyping it and you're trying to rephrase it again and again. The thing with like the technology of the artificial intelligence is that what it does, you can use your own language, and it's like simulating like a type of a conversation. So you just text your words, and through that, it brings you the different responses that you're looking for. So you know, don't need to think about specific keywords or things like that. You just use your language, which means you can write like any ideas for recipes for pasta, or like how can I find a cool place to stay in a certain area, or like questions like how many people are using this, or how many times a week should I post, or whatever type of question you've got. And people use it for everything, like literally between like asking questions about like ideas for gifts to like different questions that can help them to generate content for their business. And that's why I wanted to chat about this, because it's very important to understand how we use it the right way in order to help us with our content. Because when we create content, it's very important that we making sure that we creating content that is relevant to our audience, content that speak about the problem that our audience experience. Okay, because we want to use it like this in order to get our audience to understand that we know exactly what we're talking about, we understand them, we see them, that we resonate with them, and through that to help them resonate with us, with our brand, and help us to become their go-to person and to really position ourselves as an expert in what we do. And that is why authenticity is something super, super important. So that is why when you use a platform like ChatGPT, you want to make sure that when you're getting ideas from there, you not just copy paste it. Okay, so but before I'll touch this, I just want to mention again, this is a great platform for you to get content ideas. So for example, I will write there what are the top trends in like social media, what are the top questions on social media, top trainings, whatever it is. Like I can even get from there like different quotes and stuff like this, so I can actually search there for the content ideas. So that's the one way to use it, and that's one of the things that I love using it, because it's sometimes, yeah, like you feel like you're so stuck and you have a topic that it's so wide and you're trying to find something very specific in it, but you're feeling a bit lost. So that can really help you with this, okay? Which this is one of the parts you use it. The other part is that you can actually use some of the content that right there. But here, as I said like a few seconds ago, you do not want to copy paste. You want to use your own language. Because by using your own language, you being perceived like the perception of your audience about you, it will be about you being more authentic. But if you're using someone else's language, your audience might look at you and say like, that person didn't used to write like this. Something is changing the writing. I don't know, something is a bit dodgy here, I'm not sure. And that can cause like, like problems in the relationship you're already building with your audience, because the relationship with your audience is built on trust, and by you having their trust, they're going to be loyal to you and your brand and your best brand ambassadors, which that's what you're looking for, because that's how you build a strong brand. So it's important to make sure that like we use it the right way. Like I like to use it when sometimes I have a topic in my head and I'm like stuck. I'm not sure from where to start. So, or for example, I also have some bullet points in my head that I know I want to use, but I want to make sure that I'm right, or maybe that I'm not missing something out. And those are the things that gets me to use it. So I'll write, for example, let's say I gave before the example, how many times a week to post on social media. Then it will put what they're thinking, like what they generated from the different websites and all the information they have in the system. And then I'll read it. I'm like, that's exactly what I was thinking. Or, oh my God, I never thought about this from that direction. And through that, it just helped me to clear my thoughts, to help me to like be more clear about what I'm going to write and how I'm going to write it. And then I'm just typing down the content. Okay. So you don't want to use it by like, okay, cool. They gave me all the bullet points I need. Oh, and they even phrase it so nicely. I'm just going to copy paste it and I'm going to post it on the different social media platform. You do not want to do that, right? Because as I said, it's like social media, it's a lot about authenticity. And through that, you're losing your authenticity. As well, as I said like before, you're trying to build relationship with your audience and you're trying to become their go-to person. You're trying to become, the expert in their point of view. Now, if you copy pasting, what will happen if you copy paste something that it's not right, or something that it's not exactly relevant to your audience, right? Because you ask a general question, you are now thinking from keywords and stuff like this, right? You just put whatever comes to your head. And as well, like not everything that appears online, even on Google, right, with Wikipedia, not everything there is necessarily like the 100%, like a million percent true. So you need to make sure that you're actually double checking it. So you can take a look at the different bullet points or like what they wrote there and say, I agree with this not, with this yes, this is right, this is not, this is relevant, this is not relevant. And treat that to take it like as like an article, for example, and let's see what I can take out of it. And then I'll add to that more from my knowledge and expertise. And through that, I will create that content. So that's how you want to use it. So you want to use it to get more content ideas, but as well, you want to use it as something that will help you to start writing the content if you feel stuck, as well, to make sure like that you're not missing anything, and that like to help you to see things from another perspective, from another point of view, and get more like, okay, that's cool, wasn't thinking about this, oh nice, that's nice, they actually phrase this nicely, and take it from there. So as I said, you do not want to copy paste, because in general, you do not want to copy paste from others, because even as a kid, right, when you do exams in school, there's always a saying like, if you're already copying, make sure you copy the right way, right? You don't want to copy their name as well on your exam, or you don't want to copy with their spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes, right? So you want to double check and you want to make sure and validate everything that there is there as per your knowledge, your expertise, and put it out there, and use the content that you are taking from there with their help, but not as a copy paste, again, with their help, and how you use it to connect better with your audience, to create quality content for your audience, content that focus on the problem and not on the solution, content that actually speaks about the challenges, the pain points, what they experience, and give them a bit of a taste of the solution. That's what you want to use it for. So I wish it like how the like brought more clarity to this topic. And I would love to connect with you guys as well on my different social media platforms. So search for Be Consoling. And if you want to join my private WhatsApp group where I share tips and tricks, and you want to make sure you're not missing out anything from my content, which I write by myself. And as I said, like I use ChatGPT to get some ideas, but I do use my own words, my own things, my own bullet points. And it's just a way for me to help see things from another angle. So if you want to join that WhatsApp group, just ask me for the link and I'll send it to you. And good luck. And again, do not copy paste.